live from the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 20th season of local high school sports excellence, is proud to present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tire Division III basketball playoffs. Tonight, in the opening round of your PBL champion, number 7 seed, Placer Lady Hillmen take on the number 10 seed, River Valley Lady Falcons. We're on the road to the section title, and all of the playoff action begins right here, right now. This is your 20th anniversary NorCal Game of the Week. Welcome back to the historic Earl Crabbe Gymnasium as we get set to unwrap the 2017 basketball playoffs between the Lady Hillmen and the River Valley Falcons. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you might be across our worldwide network. This is PaulBrown, the voice of Placer basketball, and joining me once again in the broadcast booth is our executive producer, Gi Dominguez. Gil, it was just 14 days ago that we saw the Lady Hillmen take defeat Foothill in a short of the PBL title.
Yeah, that's right. The house was rocking that night, and the house is rocking here again tonight for the playoffs. That night, Placer was able to defeat Foothill, get a share of the title, but then had to hang on against Center and actually come from behind on Thursday to actually win the title outright, because Foothill, as you remember, Paul, one of their top players went down just before the half.
Right.
She was unable to play at Colfax, so Foothill dropped 2 games in a row, and therefore the Placer Lady Hillmen became the outright PBL champion for 2017.
Now, as for tonight, Gil, it's unusual. Both teams come in with a 15-11 record, with River Valley coming in second place in the Tri-County Conference at 9-2. The Falcons have scored 1,367 points, my God, to the Hillmen's 1,310. So very similar teams that we're looking to see tonight. Should be a very close game.
Yeah, and of course both teams want to advance. The odds-on favorite is that they would play Vista Del Lago on Thursday. But you can take all those stats, Paul, and just throw them out the window, because this is playoff basketball now, and anything goes. And you're in the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, and like Tony Camalucci says, anytime you play in the Earl Crabbe, you got to add about 5 extra points there to the home team. Big crowd, as you can see, the Placer Hillmen band is in the house. They're going about 80 feet in front of us, Paul.
Yeah, I know. I can hear it, Gil. You think the Earl Crabbe adds 5 points? Well, I got to tell you, the band adds another 2.
And there's the River Valley team coming out on the floor. They were warming up earlier. You might have seen that on Facebook Live. Paul and I were broadcasting on Facebook Live, and now they come out for a little shoot around about 9 minutes before tip-off here, Paul.
So it's time for our first break, Gil. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the playoff grid and talk about what Placer has to do tonight to get past this River Valley team. You're watching exclusive coverage of the PBL Championship right here on the 20th anniversary season of the Touchdown Productions NorCal Game of the Week. We'll see you right back.
Hey, hon, remember the guys are coming over later to watch the game.
Make a play for winning trays from Portisubs. We have the perfect tray for every game and every fan. So use your app or order online today.
Make Portisubs your destination.
We're back here at the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, getting ready for this playoff game. Let's take a look real quick, Gil, at the playoff grids.
Yeah, we have a bunch of teams in the playoffs here in the Foothills, and congratulations to all of them. Let's start with Division II. Nevada Union Lady Miners made the playoffs.
Imagine that.
Even though they only won 3 games in league. Just goes to show you how tough the SFL is, Paul. And they're going against the Sacramento Dragons. So we know who Marty Mortensen is rooting for, being a Sacramento Dragon alumni. They are the number 3 seed. Nevada Union is the number 14 seed. So this will probably be the only night we're going to see Lady Miners in action. But congratulations to them. Unexpected playoff appearance, and we know that there's only good things in store for the Lady Miners next year.
So let's move on now to Division III girls. You can see that on the screen here. Placer tonight. You see down in the lower part of the grid, the number 7 team will play the number 10 River Valley team. Winner of that will move on and probably play Vista del Lago. Interestingly enough, Gil, Placer boys, who will have tomorrow night, if they were to win, also would go to play Vista del Lago. So that will be something of interest that we'll keep in mind if they do win tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 trips down to Vista del Lago for us.
That certainly will be. It'll be exciting. Then we've got Colfax, the number 9 seed in the Division 4 girls. They will play Central Catholic. That's a very, very close game. Those 2 teams match up incredibly well. You see the number 8 and the number 9 seed. And then, of course, we've got our Lady Bruins. And in our heart, we always root for the Bruins. They will be playing Venture Academy. The Bruins, coming in number 7, have a real chance to move on this year. They, if they were to win, probably would face the Calveras team, the number 2 seed. So we will keep an eye on that, and we'll post that also on Facebook as that takes place tonight.
Yeah, so we got 4 first-round playoff games happening tonight. 2 of them in the foothills, Bear River at home, and Colfax and Nevada Union on the road. A really good representation, Paul, of the state of basketball here, girls basketball in the foothills.
In the foothills, it certainly is. And don't forget, we also have a wonderful boys game tomorrow night. The Placer Hillmen will be back here at the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, and we'll watch the Placer boys. I am expecting a win there tomorrow night as well, so we'll keep our eyes on that.
Okay, we're just moments away from the tip-off, so stay with us right here. Join us on Facebook Live. We'll be coming to you at the end of the quarters and giving you an update on the score. You're watching exclusive sports coverage right here on the 20th anniversary of the NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back with the tip-off. Thank you, Doug. Saving the whole rodeo.
Welcome back to the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium here on the campus of Placer High School. There's Matt Folsom here. He is our announcer, and he will be announcing the national anthem, which is about to begin here with the large flag brought out on the floor.
That's a gigantic flag. Dave Lawrenson and the Placer Hillmen band performing the national anthem, and that's got to be one of the bigger flags I've ever seen, Paul.
That's one of the best national anthems I've seen actually in high school basketball sports. That's a great thing. Everybody in the crowd gets to participate. All these kids get out on the floor and give it a moment for our country. So we're about ready to have the introductions here. Both teams will come out and shake the opposing coach's hand, and we'll find out who will be starting for the River Valley Falcons.
In talking to Coach Camelucci prior to the game, he's a little concerned about this team. They've got a new point guard that just transferred into the school that became eligible, and they've got a very tall girl. I'm sure we'll see who she is. That's going to give them a lot of trouble.
And that starts out, that is number 1, Leon Campos, Gloria Leon Campos. Number 4,
there
Walker
she is.
Brown, Leandra Walker Brown. Number 10, Caitlin Fraser. Number 52, Kaylin Francis. And number 20, Martha Mendoza. Senior guard number 3, Raven Lewis. We'll see Raven tonight shoot from the 3-land. Everybody knows number 10, Julia Camelucci. Number 21, Molly Brogdon. Maddie Moore. Maddie will have a big game tonight. You can count on it. And, of course, number 41, Jessica Baker.
The Lady Hillmen goes by Kobe Camelucci, and
There he is, Coach Cam. Got to be his 75th season out here for the Hillmen. Gave up coaching a few years back, and I was really sad about that because he's one of the good guys here, not only at Placer but in girls basketball. Decided to come back, and he's fully rejuvenated, and now he's got his team into the playoffs. And like we were talking before, how special to have his daughter on the team with him in this season. And now here we go. With the game is PaulBrown.
Tip-off goes to Walker Brown. Walker Brown, their highest scoring player on the team, averaging about 10 points. Looking inside now, nothing there inside. Driving the lane with a hook shot, misses. And the first shot by Fraser.
It'll be a foul
on the floor. That'll be the first foul will go against the Falcons. So let's see if Coach Camelucci stays with his game plan. He likes to play man-to-man defense, and he will set up a play for the inside. He'll look for the inside post and does. Inside to Camelucci, no good. Off the basket, here comes Walker Brown. Back quickly on defense are the Hill. Now going inside and batted away by Baker. It'll stay with the Falcons. Jessica Baker, number 43 inside with the pigtails. Rachel now inside. Looks like it could be a walk. No, they're going to call it a.
No, they're going to tie it up right there. Camelucci tying up the ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Hillmen.
That was Caitlin Francis inside. She will have the responsibilities to guard number 41, Jessica Baker. And from the looks of it, they're going to go inside a lot tonight. Here's Raven Lewis.
Yeah, she's got to get the ball to Brogdon. Coach Cam says that he wants the ball in Brogdon's hands. Any turnover like that happens, it's Brogdon's fault because she didn't get the ball.
Here's Brogdon now. all the way to the basket. That's Camelucci. Misses the layup.
Unbelievable. That was a nice play, little drop pass for Lady Hillmen. Are going to need those baskets. Every point counts here tonight.
No scores so far in this game. Minute and a half has gone by. Driving to the basket's Frazel. No good. And neither team can get the ball to go in the basket.
That was a great block by Mohar.
Inside, another good play inside. This one goes. First basket of the night will go to Mohar. Maddie will probably get 6 to 10 points tonight or more.
No basket.
That's Dallaston. Devin Dalstorm is number 21 on the floor. Inbounding Leon Campos. Tries the inside pass, gets it, and the hook shot no good. Leon Campos, quick bucket inside. Nicely done, good position. And a tip put back.
Well, that was a great inbounds play. Didn't work, though, but they were able to pick up the garbage and throw it in.
And there's Molly Brogdon throwing it away. Good anticipation by the Falcons. And quickly, number 4, Walker Brown, gets her first 2 of the night. Mohar. Now to Lewis. Lewis trying to set up a play, goes to Mohar. Baker. Raven gets it inside. There's going to be a walk. No, they're going to call a foul on Brown, it looks like. Yes, it'll be on Walker Brown. There'll be a couple of shots for Camelucci. Julia generally is a very good free throw shooter. Nice high arcing shot. First one goes down. Turnovers have plagued the Lady Hillmen all year long. They've got to be very careful about cross-court passing.
That's another thing that Coach Cam was a little concerned with. Turnovers, they come in bunches or they don't come at all.
And 2 going down for Julia as the score now is tied at 4. On the offense, the Falcons looking to get it inside. Good man-to-man defense. And that'll be out of bounds. It'll be off the Falcons. No foul call, and it'll be a Placer ball.
So there's the turnovers that you're talking about, Paul.
Raven Lewis now to Brogdon. You can see why they want Brogdon to have the ball in her hand. Both hands. Excellent dribbler. If they put a man-to-man full-court press on her, she can easily progress the ball down the court. Raven Lewis now will inbound. 3 team fouls inside, no good, and Camelucci can't score. Gets the ball right back. And that will be another foul call. 4 fouls now on the Falcons, and this deal is becoming significant with 4 team fouls.
Well, Maddie Mohar was battling for the ball down there. Got a little too rough with her.
Camelucci inside. She wants to do the drop step. Can't do it. Has the ball stripped. Here come the Falcons. This is Campos. Leon Campos loses the ball. Camelucci gets it back into Brogdon. That's the shot they wanted to take. No good off the basket. Rally back up, though, by Molly. Brogdon. Back to Camelucci. She's got the lane. There's her lane. And down the middle, she scores. Julia Camelucci bringing the 6th point for the Placer Hillmen. Only 4 minutes left on the clock here. Quick quarter here in the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, and that will be a foul and 1. Coming inside, that's number 10, Frazel.
6-4. So these are big free throws here. About halfway through the first period.
Bristol at the line trying to get a third point, and up and no good. Great rebound, one-handed rebound. And that's Noble. Stephanie in the game now. I like Stephanie Noble's game. Inside, she's all by herself. They don't see her. Back around. Here's Raven Lewis coming right down the lane. Can't finish. Raven gets the ball back. Noble. Now to Camelucci. Back to Noble. Great pass. They can't score underneath. That's two missed right under the basket. And down now, a frustration foul comes from Julia Camelucci.
Well, Lewis, to start all that off, had a great line to the basket, but put it up just a little bit too hard. Still got some jitters working out here. It's the first period. It was her first attempt going up, and she just banged it a little too hard off of the backboard.
Back in the game, Jessica Baker, number 41, will come back in, and she is needed to match up with number 57. I beg your pardon, number 52, Francis, inside. Falcons move the ball around. There's a first three ball from the Falcons, no good. And it's now off of Falcon inside. It will be Placer ball.
Lady Hillmen basketball.
Yeah, that was Kaylin Francis kind of batted the ball right into her own player's face.
Brogdon's going to walk the ball up the court now. Coach Camelucci is going to slow everybody down a bit. Brogdon had a lane open, decides to pass it off. Mohar loses the ball. Brogdon's there to defend on Brown. Brown steps up and fires.
Yeah, that's about the fourth turnover where they just took it right out of their hands. We're going to have to put a stop to that.
Inside now, trying to get it to Camelucci. They'll keep the ball there. It will be Placer ball. Inside now, replacing Maddie Moore. In the game comes the number 55, Mujadidi. Brogdon with her first three ball bang. It's down! Boy, did Placer ever need that ball.
Well, that's what she's out there for. She's got the touch, and boy, if she gets hot, that's going to be great for the Lady Hillmen.
Well, they can't make them underneath the basket. Might as well throw them in from outside. And a great steal now by Camelucci. Brogdon going to push it. She's going to throw underneath. Can't seem to get the handle on the ball, and now she's stuck underneath the basket. And there'll be a jump ball with the possession going to the Falcons.
Well, it was a great idea, but the pass was just a little bit too long.
Yeah, no doubt.
And she couldn't recover in time before she ran out of real estate.
Brown out front leading the Falcons to Castillo. Castillo wants to take the shot at the top of the key. Up and no good. Rallied up and lost. But stepping out of bounds is Brown, so no harm, no foul. Placer will get the ball. Now Mujadidi in to take the ball out. We've seen Tyler get hot from the three-point line too. I think they should be working inside to Baker. See if they can get another foul or two on this Falcon team. Brogdon up and in on down the lane, no good. Good shot though. She had rebounders there, but they can't come down with the offensive board. Brown. Over to Dahlstrom. Castillo. Jump shot from the top of the key, no good. And it will be tied up, and it will be Placer ball. 9-8 here, Placer Hillmen leading. 1:26 left in this first quarter. One thing you gotta say, Gil, these Lady Hillmen games, they go by and they go by in a hurry.
Well, that's what you were saying last time we were here. The quarters are very quick, not one timeout so far.
Brogdon showing off her skills underneath, and then unfortunately, great pass, but Mujadidi just didn't make it to the basket to get it. The Falcons now will inbound. 1 minute on the clock. Brown inside. They'll work the weave, trying to get a shot up, and they're going to say she walked. Turnovers by both teams now. Neither team really showing a lot of skill as far as their passing is concerned, or have the first quarter jitters, whatever, but they're turning the ball over. Full court press now put on by the Falcons. Easily broken and down the floor. Looking inside to Baker. There's Baker, inside move, puts it up, no good. Good move by Baker though. Quickly to the basket, and we'll say it's going to be on Placer. There was a lot of contact inside. It could have been on either team. Mujadidi will take her first foul. Now the fouls are even at 4 apiece for each team. Gloria Leon Campos at the line gets her first. If you're watching us on Facebook here, Gil is posting as we speak. Up and off the top of the backboard, down. Full court press again. Mujadidi. Raven Lewis now loses the ball. Too much dribble. And doesn't result in any points. And looks like they're going to pick up a foul. Falcons, too many hands in the pot there, and Falcons are going to pick up their 15th foul. That will be on Johnson. So once again, Placer inbounding the ball with less than 30 seconds on the clock for the first quarter. Raven Lewis to Mujadidi. She's got a lane. She wants to go all the way. This is Baker from the side. No good. Baker hasn't been able to find the basket so far, but inside, Tara Al-Mujadidi gets a foul. So again, it's tied up as far as team fouls are concerned. Both teams very well matched up. Neither has an advantage inside or out so far. Placer's got numbers. This is Tyra Mujadidi, can't get it. Taken back by Camalucci. They have missed 6 under the basket so far. And boy, they're going to miss those points come the second half. So with 1 in the books, Placer Hillmen 9 and the River Valley Falcons 10. We're going to take our first break. You're watching exclusive coverage of the BBL Championship right here on your NorCal Game of the Week, Touchdown Productions. We'll be right back.
It's time for the Get Ready for Spring sale at BNC True Value Home and Garden Center. Whether you're painting the house with Easy Care paint or mulching the garden and need a new pair of gloves, BNC can help you get everything you need for all of your spring projects. So get ready for spring at BNC True Value Home and Garden Center, serving Nevada County for 77 years, where behind every project is a true value. Pretty exciting action here at the Earl Crabbe. Gil Dominguez along with Paul Brown. Glad you can join us here. Facebook Live playoffs for you right here on the NorCal Game of the Week. And Paul, 10-9, the Lady Hillmen actually led most of that quarter.
They did, but turnovers are everything so far. Both teams having trouble handling the ball and setting up their offenses. That's why we've got such a tight game so far. Neither team has an advantage here. This is a very, very well-matched game.
All right, there it is, 9-10, end of the first period. We're going into the second quarter action. See you then. You know, if I got a little holder.
We're back at the Earl Crabbe here, second quarter. 9-10. Placer trailing by 1 to River Valley Falcons. Inside move inside, no palming the ball call. Quick outside shot, no good, and Baker's right there to get the rebound. Batted back into play and scored. Great hands that time by Gloria Leon Campos to pick up 2 for the Falcons. Brogdon. Now over to Maddie Moore. There's Baker inside. She's got the position, and a great long ball, wide open shot there by Lewis. No good. Here come the Falcons. Ball is just not going down for the Hillmen tonight. Many missed shots under the basket. 3 ball on its way. No good. And it will be rallied up by Brogdon. Here she comes. Looking inside for Baker. Brogdon. And you can see she's got the moves on the basket, just can't finish. Placer yet to score here in this first part of the second quarter. 3 ball on its way, no good. Under the basket to clear is Camelucci. And Brogdon will bring it down. Brogdon. Lower. Looking inside. Good pass to Camelucci underneath, and she'll be fouled. Go to the line for a couple.
That's the way you want to do it. You want to pass it around. You want to work it inside. 12-9 now. Placer doesn't want to let this go too far.
Camelucci, a very good free throw shooter, so they're going to expect to get at least 1 out of this, and she has her first. In now is going to be some changes for the Falcons. Coming in number 52, Caitlin Francis will come back on the floor. She'll be inside. And really, there's no one to match up with her. No, we're going to leave Baker in. Baker will be inside. Camelucci getting her second. You can't do it from the floor. Do it from the line. And the Falcons now only lead by a point. Dahlstrom to Walker Brown. Campos. Brown looking inside now, gets it inside. Not any shot and stripped away. Good defense by the Hillmen.
Al Mujadidi there. Doing what she does best. She's like a defensive specialist.
She's really very good at it, isn't she? Brogdon now inside to Baker, and Baker can't find the handle. Baker having kind of a rough game here. She missed the first couple under the basket. She will find the wheels though. She will give you 6 to 10 points a game.
I sense that there's still a little bit of nerves being a playoff game.
There's a foul called.
Even though we've had 1 quarter of action already.
Dahlstrom put her hand in, and now they're in the penalty, so it'll be a one-on-one situation now for Raven Lewis.
Well, that's what you were saying earlier, Paul, that the fouls are going to catch up to River Valley, and that could be an opportunity for the Lady Hillmen.
First one on its way and good. No field goals so far in this second quarter, only free throws going down, but Hillmen will take it any way they can get it.
Lewis, she's golden there at the line.
And that's 2 for 2. They're good as gold so far. There's 6 total points and no misses for the Hillmen.
In a game like this, every point is going to count. I mean, that's a duh. They all count anyway.
I was going to say that, but stating the obvious, there's Gi Dominguez, our producer. 3 ball on its way, long balloon shot, goes down. That is Walker Brown. Big shot, and Coach Tony Camelucci is going to take himself a timeout. So we'll also take a quick break. You're watching exclusive coverage of the PBL Championship right here on TouchdownProductions.com. This is your NorCal Game of the Week.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title is your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations and thank you for keeping your business local.
Gil, good to have you sitting down here. Normally you're working the camera up there.
Yeah, it's hard to do both, but great time here at the Earl Crabbe. Thanks for joining us. Gil Dominguez, Paul Brown. The first of 2 games here this week at the Earl Crabbe.
It is, and you know, they're so exciting, but this is, I think, a very important part. The band. The band's in here. This place just resonates.
Well, you know the band's going to be here tomorrow night as well.
Yeah.
It's playoff time, baby.
We can't get away from it. 4 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock here. Brogdon will bring it down. Looking inside, looking to Noel. Raven Lewis. Noel cutting across, gets a great shot, and again they miss one underneath. But Lewis manages to tip the ball away, but then it's immediately thrown out and turned over by Julia Camelucci. Brown inside, little runner, no good, and there's Brogdon, the smallest player on the court, with the rebound.
She is one bundle of energy.
Lewis just throws the ball out of bounds.
And that's why Camelucci wants the ball in her hands whenever they have the possession. Give it to her. She'll set it up. She's the quarterback. She's going to dish it off, call the plays, and make things happen for the Lady Hillmen.
Low-scoring game here with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the second. Calling out the play, Walker Brown up front to Campos. This is Castillo. Castillo with a great move underneath, little flip shot, no good. And underneath can't make the basket, but does get the foul. And that is Kaylin Francis. Francis will go to the line. 16 fouls now on the Hillmen, so they will go into the penalty with their next foul.
Well, you were talking to Coach Mark Lee before the game, and he said that this River Valley team is going to give everything the Lady Hillmen can handle.
And both teams are turning the ball over in abundance. Second one from the line with Francis. Francis up and no good. Cleared by Camelucci, and Raven Lewis will bring the ball down. Noble. Oh, long ball on its way, no good. Looking to set up inside quickly on the defense. The Hillmen do a good job of shutting down any idea of a quick inside move. Brown shoots off the backboard and scores. Brown, the leading scorer for the Falcons.
Nice touch. Man, she has a nice touch. That one off the glass.
Quick one on its way down. Raven Lewis, boy, we needed that one. Brings it right back to a 1-point game. Lewis is always best when she shoots without thinking about it. Just puts the ball in the air. Quick runner shot, up and off. Lewis manages to strip the rebound. Quick one now to Noble. Noble going to go in and makes it. The Placer Hillmen have the lead for the first time since the middle of this first quarter.
Well, that little timeout by Tony Camelucci could have been the thing that settled him down. Because ever since then, they've been playing some good basketball.
Noble is going to come off the floor, doing a very good job both on defense and offense. Back on the floor now is Moore. Maddie Mohar is a defensive specialist, I would call her. Also on the floor is Gwen Conley. Falcons will set it up out front. Inside, no good, and Raven Lewis comes up with the ball.
Yeah, that pass was batted away. Went right into Lewis's hands.
Another 3-ball.
There she is.
Lewis, no good. She'll get her own rebound, come right back to the basket. Off the backboard, no good, and Lewis is 0 for 2 that time.
Well, she had the right idea, especially picking up her own rebound.
Yeah, I like both of those shots. Those were good quality shots. Good defense by the Hillmen, and they'll come up with the rebound.
Tenacious under the basket.
Camalucci across court. Brogdon has some room inside, gonna flip it up and in! That's the Molly Brogdon we know.
The little scoop shot, she's so good at that, piercing the lane, finding the open way, and then putting it up.
Looking inside, no good. Nothing inside. They're trying to work the ball around, but they're having to settle for long shots. Offense isn't moving. A three ball on its way, no good, and it'll be cleared by Camalucci. Brogdon is going to have a...
Looks like she might have slipped. Maybe the floor is a little wet. We'll see that on replay, what happened to her.
I am not sure why they got a whistle, Gil.
Well, they got to bring in a player in. It's going to be
Noble.
Stephanie Noble.
Noble will come back in, and she'll replace Gwen Conley.
1:23 remaining, so Camalucci is getting some of his players out, give them an extra rest before halftime and to keep them out of foul trouble.
Raven cross court pass. Here's Camalucci looking for a good shot inside.
Tries to get it to Noble, but passes a little bit high.
Noble now steals the ball. She's got numbers. I like the way Noble gathers herself before she makes her passes.
Well, she terminated the dribble. She had to do something.
Quick pass inside. That's Raven Lewis. She gets a hard one made easy. And it comes off the top of the basket. Comes down 22-17 now. Hillmen lead. Brown. Dahlstrom, no good.
It's going to be Hillmen ball. 35 seconds, 30 on the shot clock.
Almost to halftime here.
They can't work for the last basket, but they can certainly take the clock down to 5 seconds when they score.
Brogdon now will use the time on the clock. Only a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock till half. Now it's 19.9 left. 15 on the shot clock.
Remember, at halftime, we'll be coming to you live on Facebook. So stand by for that. And that's going to be a new feature every time I think we go out, Paul.
Brogdon missing the shot, but gets her own rebound. Finds 10 seconds left on the clock. Getting it inside, that's Noble. Stephanie get a ball and gets the roll. Big basket right before the half to put the Hillmen up by 7 points, 24-17. And I think Coach Tony Camalucci knows that a 7-point lead going into the locker room is a good thing for these two teams who have been battling.
And there they go. Lady Hillmen into the locker room. We are at halftime. They were down by 1 at the quarter. Now they lead by 7. Placer Lady Hillmen 24. River Valley 17. We're at halftime here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Join us on Facebook, and then for the third quarter action.
Hey, hon, remember the guys are coming over later to watch the game.
Make a play for winning trays from Portisets. We have the perfect tray for every game and every fan. So use your app or order online today.
Make Portisets your destination.
Welcome back to the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, everybody. Gil Dominguez along with Paul Brown. It's first round playoff action. Placer Lady Hillmen, River Valley Mustangs. And Paul, the first quarter, it looked like River Valley was really going to do some damage.
And it ended up being pretty much a flat quarter. Both teams turning the ball over an awful lot, so it ended up being virtually a tie at the end of the first quarter. But what happened in the second, Gil?
It was 10-9, and then Lady Hillmen were still a little flat. And I think what we saw, Coach Camelucci called that very important timeout about 2 minutes in.
And also we saw Raven Lewis get hot with a 3-ball and then a 2-ball. And the inside shot started going down for the Hillmen. Remember, they missed about 6 shots under the basket early on. And this game would be a whole different game if half of them had gone down.
We got Raven Lewis, you got Molly Brogdon that came on in the second quarter as well. And when she gets that ball, she has that vision where she can just slice through the lane, and those inside baskets are so important. And then, of course, tremendous support from the free throw line tonight.
You really like Molly Brogdon.
You know, she's
favorite player, isn't she?
She's a feisty point guard. She's only a junior, so she's going to be back next year. What's not to like?
My favorite player is Julia Camelucci. And you know, she is a senior. We've watched her for 3 years running, and she's the solid, she is the anchor of this whole team, offensively and defensively. You watch it. If it comes late in the game and they need points, they'll go to Julia.
Well, they've also had a big game tonight from Noble and Mohar, especially on the defense. And speaking of the defense, you got to include Al Mujadidi, who's just a tremendous defensive player underneath.
And she's only a sophomore, so we're going to have her for a couple of years as well. So we're looking forward now to a great second half, Gil. We're going to have about 3 minutes left on the clock. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's go to third quarter action.
And welcome back to the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium. More basketball action, second half action here. Lady Placer Hillmen up 24-17 over the River Valley Falcons. And this game is just getting heated up here as we ended the first half. Inbounding the ball, Maddie Mohar. She'll be starting on the floor along with Raven Lewis, Julia Camelucci, and Molly Brogdon. And starting underneath, we're going to start with Gwen Conley. Inside, Camelucci is blocked, and the ball will stay with the Hillmen.
You know, Paul, this is the scary part of the game because there's only 2 quarters of basketball left for one of these teams in the 2017 season. Winner moves on.
Inbounding now, looking for someone to inbound. Cross-court pass inside Lewis. Lewis now over to Camelucci. Will get right inside. There's Gwen. Gwen inside. Doesn't get the bounce. And the ball is torn away, but the Falcons come up with it. Brown. Brown down to Goldstrom. Inside. And it was blocked from behind. It looked like a good block. But she will go to the line. That'll be her first team foul. And she'll get a couple.
So the third quarter starts just as the first quarter did, Paul, missing those baskets underneath.
Boy, it's got to be about 10 of them now. This is Francis at the line. Francis with kind of a flat shot. She missed a couple earlier. Misses that one. Needs to get a little more arc on her free throws. Second one is up and good.
24-18.
Raven Lewis will bring the ball down. Camelucci looking inside now. This is Gwen inside, and again she misses. Getting good position. I like the shot. She's just a little smaller than her defender. Stormstrom, no good. Lewis with the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball.
Well, that's the big, tall player that they had, Kaylin Francis.
Inbounding now. Falcons. Trying to drive the lane is Fritzl. This is Brown. Brown in the key a long time. Raven Lewis is taking advantage.
Yeah, she tied her up.
Inside pass, no good. Both teams again fighting for defensive position and losing the ball. Maddie to Brogdon, free ball, no good. And neither team can hit anything. Here come the Falcons. And it will be off a Falcon. It will be Placer ball.
Wow, that was a wild exchange. That ball was on the floor, in the air, off people's legs, everywhere but the basket.
Even Dahlstrom likes to shoot the ball and has had some success. Here's a three ball on its way. Comes up short. Good rebound inside. Shot up and blocked. And we'll go back to the Falcons. Both teams kind of stagnant, getting the ball in the basket. Free ball, no good. And I think Brogdon's going to slow things down. Trying to run a play now. Let's see if we can get some movement. Everybody's just kind of standing around. Good move inside. Now that's a good play inside. And that's Maddie Mohar. Mohar finding a little bit of room, taking her 2 steps and going to the basket. We'll do a replay on that now. Watch the feed inside here. Mohar with good hands, rallies it up, takes 1-2 steps inside, and scores underneath.
And Coach Zaragazoa, seeing all that he wants to see here, unable to penetrate this Lady Hillmen team early in the third period. They take a timeout here on the floor. You're watching coverage of Lady Hillmen playoff basketball right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network. It's time for the Get Ready for Spring sale at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. Whether you're painting the house with Easy Care paint or mulching the garden and need a new pair of gloves, B&C can help you get everything you need for all of your spring projects. So get ready for spring at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, serving Nevada County for 77 years, where behind every project is a true value. Welcome back to the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium. Built in 1932, and here we are, 2017, Paul. Broadcasting basketball from here.
Marty Mortensen was here for the dedication. Inside now, the Falcons trying to rally back. They're still down by 7. Inside doing a great job on offensive rebounding. That's Mohar. Camalucci inside. Extra pass worked that time. No one tried to force it. Just got the extra pass inside to Camalucci, and she scores the extra point. Up by 10 now. Kick by the Falcons. That is number 0, Lisa Oporo. Maybe Opoyi.
Waiting in the wings for either one of these teams is Vista del Lago, the number 2 seed in the tournament. So it does not get any easier for either of these teams after tonight's game.
A quick steal now. That is Walker Brown. Walker Brown going all the way down and does not finish, so that she will get 2 at the line. If you can't score the ball, they're not going to give her a shooting foul. It will just be a ball inside, but she's going to get a quick and easy one.
Yeah, great inside play.
Sound asleep was the Placer Hillmen. Let her in there for a quick 2.
Off of the inside pass, inbound pass.
And now a backcourt. And Maddie says it's my fault. Giving the opportunity back now.
Just another example of why Camalucci likes the ball in Brogdon's hands. Get it to her right away.
Inside now. Walker Brown going to shoot the 3 ball. No good. And it's cleared by Camalucci. Raven Lewis.
And she threw it off the leg there.
Threw it off the leg there
of number 5.
Vanessa Gonzalez. Quick inbounds now and back to Raven. Raven brings the ball up. Knoll Finds room on the baseline. Great move inside with his right hand. Now that's what you call a power forward right there. I like her game, always have. Dahlstrom again gets a shot underneath the basket, no good. Lewis getting it to Camelucci. Camelucci needs to slow it up and does.
She had to do a 360 move there just to get that pass.
And another great shot inside by Stephanie Noble.
Yeah, but you can give that basket to Camelucci because she had to turn around. The pass was on the back side of her. Do a 360 spin move in order to get that ball and get it into Noble under the basket. She doesn't make that pass, that basket doesn't happen.
Stephanie Noble is really having an excellent game, very controlled and scoring the ball when she gets the opportunities. Down the lane. Now Camelucci from the side, no good. Noble tips the ball, but it goes out of bounds. It will be a Falcons ball. 32-20 now, 3 minutes, 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Slowly, the Hillmen are taking control of this game.
Well, this is what they've done every time we've seen them. I wish we would have been here for that center game, see him come back in the fourth quarter.
Ball now kicked around. Will be rallied up in a new shot clock for the Falcons. Quick inside move. Nope. No good. Back up at the 2-ball. That's no good. And again with another shot. Good hustle that time by Mendoza. Martha Mendoza getting a couple of shots off, finally getting one to go under the basket. Mujadidi in the game now. Tyra Al-Mujadidi. She is a sophomore, and I'll tell you, if you want to see the future of this Lady Hillmen team, take a look at Tyra Al-Mujadidi. She will be on the floor 2 more years.
It's fun to predict the future.
Well, there's a 3-ball by Mujadidi just off the rim. If she shoots it up any higher, it's going to hit the lights. We're going to give Dahlstrom that shot wide open. Hasn't hit much, so we might as well give it to her. And Brogdon will rally and bring it to center court. Brogdon. Now Mujadidi. Camelucci seeing the lane open, can't score. Great move inside, and they'll tie the ball up, and the ball will go. It will stay in the hands of the Placer Hillmen. Everybody's wondering what's going on here. Coach Camelucci wants a timeout now. He's going to get some players in, but the Hillmen will have the ball. Good inbounds pass. Brogdon. Camelucci passes up the free ball and then turns it over. Dahlstrom leading the traffic. She'll have a cross the court pass. Quick 4.
Wow, what a nice touch. 32-25.
Walker Brown, she's got 10 now. There's the player you want to get your hands into, and scores the ball.
Wow.
Talk to me.
In her face, concentrated, Stephanie Noble banks it off, brings it home, gets the foul, goes to the line.
Noble has been the firecracker and brought some offense here to this Hillmen team just when they needed it. That one rolls around the rim and doesn't go down. 34-25, Hillmen now lead with 1:43 left in the third. Walker Brown talking to her team. What a great spin move that is. Doesn't go down though. Leaves the ball by herself. Noble can't pick it up, and Walker Brown will go back outside. Goes inside to try and Noble with a great block and good defense. Ball comes up to Brogdon. Throws an errant pass. That was no good. And The result will be the Falcons 2 points. Placer only up by 7 now. They need to settle down. Brogdon's going to bring the ball up the court. They need to get it inside to Noble, who's got the hot hand inside.
51 seconds remaining on the clock.
And that will be a travel. Coming off the floor will be Julia Camalucci. They'll give her a break with 46 seconds left to let her sit for a bit, take the quarter. Off the back rim and tipped back in. That was Campos. 5-point game now. Inside, no good. Straight up, that's Gwen, no good. And again, they have missed inside shots all night long, and now there's going to be a foul. Let's see if they're going to give her a shooting foul, or if it's just going to be side out. They're going to say that Caitlin Francis had a technical foul with an elbow. Brogdon will get a shoot a couple, and then Placer will take the ball out on the side. It wasn't really obvious. Gil, did you see the elbow?
No, I did not. And this is the last thing that River Valley needs. Great opportunity for Brogdon to give him a couple extra points.
And she can't hit a single free throw to help him out there. So it's a 5-point game. Remember, this quarter started with the Hillmen up by 7. Hillmen will inbound the ball here right below our camera. Ujijidi will get it to Brogdon, and Brogdon will, with 18 seconds, try to create some offense. There's the shot they want right there. Ujijidi just one down. 3 balls from Ujijidi. That was just what they needed just at the right time. 3 ball back on the other side, no good. And it looks like we will have a foul. That will be also on Caitlin Francis.
Yeah, and you don't want to get a foul with 1 second remaining in the period. A big break because Walker Brown's playing a big game. That one kicked off the leg.
Noble inbounding and just gets it to Brogdon, who won't get a shot up before the quarter ends. So, all that work, and the Hillmen only managed to get 1 extra point on the scoreboard from their halftime score. 37-29 here at the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, and we're going to take it to break. You're watching exclusive coverage of TouchdownProductions.com. We'll be back.
Are you ready to buy or sell your home or property? Placer Title's your local title and escrow company located right here in the heart of Nevada County. We combine the stability of a national insurer with all the benefits of on-site title and escrow professionals. Being voted the best title company by the union readers for the past 7 years is a true testament to our local roots and unparalleled customer service. Stop by one of our 2 convenient locations, and thank you for keeping your business local.
Back to live action. Inside, Francis, good tip pass, but it's tied up by Brogdon. It will be side out. Lady Hillmen looking to get inside. Brogdon can't get the ball. She needs to get it in now. There's to Noble. Noble with the hot hand tonight. Now that's another turnover. Walker Brown. Francis looking inside and thrown right off the hands of number 20, Mendoza. Placer out.
Lady Hillmen, number 55,
Gi coming back in, take the place of Noble. Clearly they're stepping up the defense, more of a full court press.
Well, you got to. There's no tomorrow. Both teams are going to play with reckless abandon here in the last 8 minutes.
Gi throws the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, the Lady Hillmen are trying to force it a little bit. They had some good fluid play in the third period. They just got to go back to that.
8-point lead. Walker Brown. Flostrom gets it stripped by Brogdon. Brogdon's got numbers. She's going to hold up. Good move by Molly. 3-ball down. Maddie Moore. Boy, that's a killer. Moore,
well, they start heating that up, and we'll be closing the refrigerator door.
Right back at you. Devin Dahlstrom gets her 3-ball. Inside, I'm not sure what they were trying to do there. She threw that up like she was going to go up and slam it down. That's not going to happen. Dahlstrom again with the 3-ball. That one's no good. Placer looking for a good shot inside. Losing the ball. That's Gwen Conley. Conley getting playing time instead of Jessica Baker. Baker having a rough first half. Flip shot goes down. Oh, where that came from.
6-point game.
Placer needs to just slow it down a little bit and get good quality shots. Coach Camelucci is leaving his starters, a lot of them on the bench. And going to let them rest until the last 5 minutes of play, I'm sure. Inside, good move to the inside basket. Moore is going to get a foul as she goes to the basket. So things will settle a bit while she shoots a couple.
Well, this is what they need. Go to the line, take the easy shots, score some points.
Make your free throws, 41-34 now. Camelucci will come back in and replace Gwen Conley.
I think I already stated that every point counts tonight.
Thank you, Gil. They will put every point on the board, no doubt. Second free throw, no good, so here come the Falcons. They're looking for something to happen. Down by 7. And what happened was a turnover, Placer ball. Side out, they're trying to decide who's going to take the ball out. It looks like it's going to be Maddie Moore. No, Maddie will give it up now. Mujadidi. Lewis inside. Moore can't get it. Looks like she was fouled, clearly fouled.
That was a nice backdoor play. They left her alone underneath the basket, just couldn't finish it.
Walker Brown wants everybody to clear out. She wants to take this herself. She's facing Raven Lewis. She's got a little spin move. Now they're clear and open 3-ball. Up, around, no good, and cleared. And it will go to Placer. There's Julia Camelucci. She is tough under that basket. When she wants the ball, she knows how to go for it. And that will be a timeout now taken by Thomas Zaragoza.
No, I think that timeout was Tony Camelucci. He doesn't like what he sees. There's not enough aggression. They're not doing anything. They need to close out this game strong. So with that timeout, we're taking a timeout too. You're watching exclusive coverage of Lady Hillmen playoff basketball right here on the 20th anniversary of the NorCal Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Crabbe, 4 minutes and 51 seconds now stands between which team moves on the PVL playoff grid. Quick steal by Brown, up to Dahlstrom, and that is 2 easy points that they do not need to give up.
And River Valley is showing that they want it more here in the last 3 minutes.
Brogdon going all the way down, coast to coast, and she'll get fouled just as she gets to the basket. It was a good foul because she'll have to shoot 2 now, and that was going to be an easy one.
Well, that's what she does best. She loves to slice that lane and put it up. Like you said, she's one of the smallest girls out there on the court.
First one is up and no good. She needs to make these free throws. Got no backspin on her free throws. Needs to put a little spin on the ball. That one's dead too, but it goes right in the middle. 42-36. Placer leads. Brown bringing the ball up. Brown, excellent ball handler. Looks inside now and over the top. Camalucci comes over the top. That'll only be the 3rd team foul though. So it'll be a side out for Falcons. On the other side of the coin, 5 team fouls on the Falcons. Dahlstrom back to Brown. Looking inside now on the post. A spin move inside, no good. Who's going to get that rebound? It's going to be, it's going to stay with the Falcons. Camalucci just can't get the handle.
She was trying. Ran out of room there.
Always seems to be in the right position. Dahlstrom wants to try the lane, gets the one up, a little run, and it goes down. She's starting to get hot. This game is going to get tight here as it goes down. Placer cannot sit on a lead. They're going to need to continue to score the ball. Brogdon, great ball handling, gets the ball across cross court. Camalucci, inside. Molly finds the lane, great fake, and then up. Let's do a replay on that one. Watch this fake around the defender and up for 2 points. Big basket for the Placer Hillmen.
My goodness, that fake was awesome. Get her to the baseline, put it up and in.
Now back to live action. Placer comes down with a defensive rebound, and Brogdon will walk the ball up. Just over 3 minutes to play. That ball will definitely be off of the Falcons. Mendoza there on defense.
Yeah, having a little frustration. She thought for sure that it was going to be River Valley ball. And you got some desperation happening right now for River Valley. Down by 6. It's been 5.6-point lead the entire second half.
Raven, Camalucci thought about it. She's going to hold the ball. Cross-court pass. She's got to stop that. Just about picked up. Knowles now. Knowles wants to make a move inside. You can see it. Back to Camalucci. And there will be a walk. One too many stutter steps for Julia.
There you see Coach Cam taking the time out to give him some instructions. He does not want the season to be over.
Campos inside. Big lob pass. Great block inside. No good. And finally, a foul is going to be called. Martha Mendoza will go to the line with a couple.
That was a great block by Camalucci and a real tough defense there under the ball.
I don't like the way the Placer Hillmen are handling this last 3 minutes. They're hoping to hold on, and the energy is coming from the Falcons. First free throw is missed by Mendoza. And the second one is also off the rim. Falcons end up with the ball, and they'll stay on the side out.
Well, there's a time to milk the clock.
But this isn't it, Gil. They still got 3 minutes on the clock almost.
And it's coming up, but you're right. It's not it right now.
And there's a steal by Campalucci. She should get an easy one here. And she does not. Knowles right there, though. She'll get the foul and go to the line. Stephanie Noble has clearly been the best Hillman on the floor tonight, in my opinion.
Well, once again, just like the last time Noble scored, it all started with Camelucci. This time she stole a pass, went down the field, went down the court, put it up, and her buddy Noble was right there behind her.
One more for Stephanie Noble.
It's hard to guard both of these girls if you're River Valley.
And everything Noble touches is going down right now. She gets a couple big free throws coming for the Hillmen.
And let's go ahead and stay right here, Paul. 2 minutes left.
And we'll hear the Placer band as both teams now are really in the hunt for this. Placer 46, the Falcons 38, with 2:38 left on the clock.
Yeah, we're just at the snack bar, and they're running out of Skittles. They asked us to slow down on
Is that
them.
where you've been? I wonder where you've been.
Great game here. Like we said, Placer moves on. Be sure to join us tomorrow right here at the Earl Crabbe Facebook Live, and of course our broadcast. The Placer Hillmen take on American Canyon. They're in the top part of the bracket as the number 5 seed. American Canyon comes in as the number 12 seed. A great game for Mark Lee and his boys, who have just had a fantastic season.
And that is boys basketball. Let's make that clear. We're going to see the Placer boys.
Boys basketball, and then of course Thursday we will be down at Vista Del Lago if the girls win. Okay, last 2:30, Paul.
Falcons will inbound the ball. This is Brown. Dahlstrom will drive the lane, and there she goes. Good basket, and she'll get one extra. Dahlstrom shot the ball without a lot of success early on, but boy, she sure has come on at the end of the third and now into the fourth quarter. Very strong and very quick first step. She can make this a 5-point game. No good. Maddie Moore thrown to the ground. Inside now, Francis. Francis inside, gets it. 4-point game, Raven Lewis. Give the ball to Molly, there she goes. Brogdon, 2 defenders on her. She's got the responsibility of getting across the half-court line all by herself. Goes to the basket and gets the ball. What a great roll that time. Maddie Moore.
That was all Brogdon. Handling the ball, going against the press, finding the open person down below.
Camelucci comes up with the steal, and they will have a foul. That will be the 7th team foul, so Camelucci will get one-on-one. She had a chance to clear the half-court line, but she decided to stop. Tried to get the ball back to Brogdon and was slapped on the wrist, so she'll get a one-on-one. And this is not the person you want to give 2 free throws to. First one is down. She hasn't missed a night from the line. Back to 7-point lead now for the Hillmen with only 1:41 left. Another big free throw coming from Camelucci. Good. I believe that's 7 for 7 for the line tonight, and when you only have 50 points, that's big numbers. All the way to the hole and slapped away. Get that out of here, says Maddie Moore.
Not in my house.
Did you know that every point counts, Gil?
You know, I heard that they were going to count every point tonight.
There's a rumor there. Trying a little flip shot underneath, no good. Under the basket, looks like it's going to go to Placer. Ill-advised shot that time by Lisa Okoye.
1:25. Now's the time to walk the ball up the court if you can.
They're going to get a lot of opposition trying to walk the ball up the court. They're going to trap. Now back to Raven. Raven needs to hold on to it and use the whole shot clock. Just at 1 minute and 10 seconds. Brogdon. They can feel it. They're going to get past the first round if they can just survive the last minute of play with an 8-point lead. There's Raven. Raven gets a little runner. The shot was an afterthought, but it goes down anyway.
Raven Lewis puts the cherry on top.
45 seconds left on the clock. Inbounding will be Brogdon. They're going to inbound the ball. There's a play on to try to steal. It will go now to Camelucci. No, that is Molly. Here's Camelucci. Back to Brogdon. They're going to try to stall this ball for the last 30 seconds of the game. Raven Lewis. Maddie. Lewis. 13 seconds on the shot clock. This game is over. Brogdon will go down the lane. Great last shot of the game. 13 seconds left and there will be a foul. 10-point game though. And the Falcons will come down for the last shot. Inside 4 seconds. With the last shot going down, the final score, the Lady Hillmen of Placer High School will advance in the playoffs, winning 54-45 over the Lady Falcons of River Valley.
I'd like to congratulate River Valley on an outstanding season. Congratulations.
An outstanding season by the Lady Hillmen. They will now advance in the playoffs. And they will face most likely Vista Del Lago in the second round.
All right.
I think we're coming to you. We're just not sure.
Yeah, we're coming to them as they go the alma mater right now. Placer Lady Hillmen with the full band tonight as they do the traditional alma mater here in the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium. They advance into the second round. Most likely, their opponent is going to be Vista Del Lago. So the first playoff game is in the books, Paul.
And the Hillmen will advance, like we just said. They'll go and play Vista Del Lago, who is a high-ranked team. So they'll have their work cut out for them, Gil.
Yeah, but that'll be Thursday, so they got a little time to celebrate this game. Tomorrow, though, it's the boys right here at the Earl Crabbe. Be sure to join us on the program and on Facebook Live. So the Lady Hillmen take it 54-45. Thanks a lot, Paul, for joining us. I'm Gi Dominguez. We'll see you tomorrow night right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.